Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Which should I choose?
Today's recommendation is...
Ad Astra at...
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure.
All right, let's show him what you're...
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, incoming! Hey! Don't blink!
Finally,
Incoming! Hey! Don't blink! Hey!
to the ferry. There's more.
Speed of light!
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. But still, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish?
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
I told you it would all be for nothing. Let's try some different seeds. Let's try some different seeds. I told you. Let's try some different seeds.
There's so many!
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other. But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin,
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like...
all right then. We'll deal.
It's my lucky day.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
To the ferry. How's this?
Speed of light.
Finally,
Cool it!
Don't blink.
the ferry.
Let me try my way.
Speed of light. Hey! Right idea. Wrong time.
Cheap
Freeze!
Incoming.
this!
Don't blink.
That won't work.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I've got the upper hand. Fall before me, cheap tricks. This will
As a
do.
dutiful maid would. But they still need me.
One strike will suffice.
Yeah! Starfall!
This isn't over. Cheap tricks.
Drop! Shake!
This will end you. Taste my blade.
Incoming!
I know.
Cut to the chase!
It's over.
One step back, two forward. Don't blink!
I'm ready.
What a letdown. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
I'm ready. Take this.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
One strike will suffice. Cut down. Like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first.
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
I'll catch up.
Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! I'm not done.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, but with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from what. You bet! We sure showed them who's boss! Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun. He expressed a desire to be on the front line. So now, speaking of assignments...
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious... Stranger still, the Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the island.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through.
Long time no see! So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few leadership tips. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally...
Wow, where'd you learn all...
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House.
You're seriously gonna use a novel?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Everything...
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the what?
Yippee!
Captain has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the You'd better watch out, partner.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made up. Let's take a break, then go...
General Goro around. Even on the front lines. Nothing bad will happen.
General goods, handy and cheap.
Situation's not
The price is...
Someone needs assistance.
I missed a spot.
I'll keep this close.
This should be the place. But Sankanomiya was right. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Don't blink! Incoming!
keep an eye on... Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Steady as stone. It was my honor to serve you.
As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Earl doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you...
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero.
Tepe, don't you think...
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the arc, the Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge and...
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the... When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Hey, don't...
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Let's report back to Kokomi.
He'll be back in a few minutes.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated... I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using...
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to Goro. Have you met...
Well, most of the officers refused...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check...
situation's not good. I'm gonna have to act quickly. Oh, hey guys, what are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right, yeah. I fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never. If only I were stronger still. It wasn't long after they gave it to me and said that delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't see the... Hey, when our uniforms are ready, grab mine for... What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Teppei! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Teppei's condition? I have put out the order to cease all. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, what are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within to organize an operation of this scale. They will have if we want to stop them, we have to destroy the fact... It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their...
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Let's go. Time is against us. Chivalry will never die. Let's go. Time is against us.
I'll take care of it.
Chivalry will never die.
I will protect you.
Come at me!
Rain outlines your fate.
Have a look at this! Detoxifying heat!
Speed of light! Hey!
I see through you!
Don't blink!
Killjoy! We've only just begun! Well done!
I'll be fine. Hit! Yeah! Hey! With sword comes shadow.
You can't run! This calculated. That seemed to work.
Hit! Speed of light! Hit!
Nice and spicy.
Cool this first. This moment will be frozen in time.
Incoming!
Well done!
I'll be fine. Don't blink!
You need to hurry up!
Incoming!
This one's well done!
Speed of light! Yeah, nowhere to hide.
You need to hurry up!
Incoming!
This one's well done! You need to hurry
Don't blink!
up!
Hey!
Roast and fry! This first.
I will not go quietly.
You need to hurry up! I must collect myself.
This doesn't look good.
This one's well done! An unfortunate fault!
Rain cutter!
Too low. Use this first. Some quiet.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second! Are they getting this from Rito? So the Kanji Commission are...
You can't. All you got? This one's
I let my guard down. I have taught you everything I know.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! All you got?
Water!
Over here!
You can't run! You need to hurry up!
So very bored.
Well done!
Speed of light!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Fry! You can't run! Well, neither can I. You need to hurry up!
What a... let down.
Oh, and now you've got me worked up.
Cool it!
You You need a killjoy! You've only just begun! This was well done! You can't run! Well, neither can I.
Dodge this! That was... Cool it!
Over here!
You can't run! Well...
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
No! Did I ruin everything?
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Freeze! Don't push your luck.
Time to act.
You need to hurry up! This was well done! I see through you!
Over here! Blink! No, my sword!
Hurry up!
Over here!
Roasted frog! This was well done!
I no longer hold back.
You need to hurry up!
Body and mind.
Roasted frog!
Nice and spicy!
That all you got?
Blink!
Boring. So very boring.
Blink!
Well done!
Boba, get
Cool it!
Let me amuse myself a little.
I see through you!
Over here!
You can't run!
The more, the merrier.
out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, now
Witness the power of the
worked
wild.
up.
We've only just begun. All you
Nice
got?
and spicy!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. Looks like I went too far.
Boba, get them!
Feels good!
Nice and spicy! Don't blink! Hey!
Shouldn't get careless. Too
watch our step or we might get hit.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive!
Don't blink!
I see through you! Time to fulfill my duty! You can't run! It isn't time! I'll break you!
Killjoy! Sword, shadow!
That all you got?
Incoming!
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
I'll be fine.
This is fast time! Get it together!
Speed of light!
Back into it!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
No, my sword!
You can't run!
Rain cutter!
This isn't over. I miscalculated. Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Her Majesty's power flows through me! Incoming!
This was well done.
Speed of light! Incoming! I'll be fine.
Nice and spicy!
This was well done.
Speed of light! I will not go quietly.
Dodge this!
Rain outlines your fate.
You need to hurry up. Feels close. Let's move.
Mirror images first.
Have a load of this.
Incoming!
Power flows through me.
Speed of light! Hey!
Out of my
Incoming!
sight.
Nowhere to hide.
Cool it. Ha! Ah! Freeze. Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha!
This body. This is Her Majesty's gift.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, you recognized me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Ungonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person, but alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
We're gonna do it here? And what's...
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be it. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.